Chick-Fil-A, the chicken sandwich chain, is in the news for its anti-gay marriage stand. We're going to look at the legalities of whether you can prevent a chain from entering a city that doesn't want it there. And we've got Jack Nicas from the Wall Street Journal out in Chicago joining us now. Jack, thank you very much for being there. Before we get to that, we understand the head of PR for Chick-fil-A has died.
Yes, seems just to be a really unfortunate coincidence today. Obviously, there's been, a really tough PR campaign that Chick-fil-A has been defending itself against for the past week or so, and the company has confirmed that the head of their PR division has passed away this morning suddenly. So it just seems to be a very unfortunate coincidence.
It's a very unfortunate coincidence, and our thoughts go out to his family, of course, on that. But back to this question about whether a store can be prevented from opening in a city if the city doesn't happen to like the stand of the company politically. What are the legalities of this?
Well, I've spoken to a lot of legal experts today, and it seems to be that there really is virtually no legal grounds for this. Essentially, the case is really brewing here in Chicago because a local alderman vowed in a Chicago Tribune editorial yesterday that he will deny the zoning permit for Chick-fil-A because he didn't agree with the political views of the company or of the president. But I've spoken to some land use experts, some First Amendment experts, and they really say that, listen, in the land use sphere, the government has really no interest in the political views of a company. They're specifically looking at traffic and zoning regulations and the type of business, et cetera. And in terms of First Amendment, argument, that's really, butting up against the Constitution. There, you can't be trying to block a commercial enterprise simply because they hold certain political beliefs.
Now, this is a private company, of course, and we have a lot of public companies where the investors take their dividends and their gains from owning stock in the company, and they use that for political purposes too. And
right.
We can't stand in the way of that either.
Right, exactly. And a lot has been said about Dan Cathy, the president's comments about his opposition to gay marriage. There's also the company has supported different political advocacy groups that have given a lot to these traditional marriage groups. But, this is a private company. They can do what they want. This is First Amendment. So actually what we've seen in the past several days is a lot of these local officials have gone out of their way to clarify their opposition. We have the mayor of Boston, Thomas Menino, clarified yesterday that he sent a letter to the company urging them not to come to Boston. But he clarified that he has no legal authority to stop them, but he's going to use his bully pulpit and his political power to try to block them from the city. Mayor Rahm Emanuel here in Chicago also made some comments that he felt that the company's values didn't reflect those of Chicago, but he also clarified that he's going to hold no role, and if the company can come here just like any other business. And now today, this alderman is clarifying that he feels, listen, they can have their beliefs, but what he's now concerned about is a potential discriminatory policies of the company, which the company has denied.